Hello and welcome to. Sorry about that, everybody. The stream should be live now. Welcome to SkyFactory 2.5. I'm going to already say I've played this a lot, so I'm somewhat familiar with it. I don't know everything, but I do enjoy it. It's one of my favorite Minecraft modded versions. So we're going to get right down to it. And y'all can just watch me play. That's what this one's going to be all about. So I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all learn some stuff. I'll explain what I'm doing while I go. So we will go from there. I am on top of a tree. So that's how this one works out. You start off where you're on top of a tree, and that's all you have. You have one block of dirt, and I got note that I need to turn the music down. Is that better? Okay, I turned it down. So we're going to see if that's better. Sorry, I literally had to turn my music down to like 1. So we'll see if that's any better. So we're going to pop this just like this. Do that. We're going to make a crook. So as you see, a crook's like that. Crook allows me to get my tree saplings. Gives you a better percentage. See, I've already got one. But I want to leave enough of the tree below that it doesn't disappear. And wow, I'm getting a lot of them this time. I'm pretty excited. That's pretty awesome. So let's break down through this and get my platform going. Alrighty. So I'm going to quickly take this, stick it off to the side, take my wood, make my half slabs. Now, mind you say, why am I doing half slabs? Well, you get more wood. I just messed that up. It's okay. You get more wood, and if you put a half slab like I'm doing now on the lower half, stuff won't spawn. So you don't want stuff spawning. I mean, they're not going to spawn right now because there's not enough room. But later on, when it gets nighttime, your platform's a lot bigger. You don't want to have to light it all up. It just helps out with the gameplay. Keeps you accountable for not having to be accountable for the things. And here we go. Let's make that tree do its thing. Why does it not want to grow? Come on. There it goes. Let's make that tree grow. I will say this is part of the one half of the boring part of the game, is sitting here making the tree grow. Now I do have some books down here. The purple one is Bacon Donuts. He's the creator of it. Achievement book. So we'll open that soon enough, and I'll show you the achievements to go through, but he explains, yay, we got a tree. Oh, also vein miner's on. So make sure that if you play it, you set that up. Typically it's the tilde key, the one up there above the tab and beside the 1, but that's not always the case. It's different. You know, I don't know what kind of keyboard you have, so it could potentially be different. Ooh, I accidentally tore up my lantern, my light. So I want to go on and do this. I'm going to keep some of this. I don't want to use it all quite yet. So we're going to go over here and we're going to expand this out. Just like that. And we just want to keep expanding it farther and farther out. And hope that I don't accidentally let go of shift and walk off the platform. Because that can happen. Very rarely, but it can. Let's dance for our tree. Dance. Let's dance. Who wants to dance with their tree? It's not working. Let's try it again over here. Let's go over here and dance. We're going to dance a little more for our tree. We saw the little green, that meant it was working. So my biome here is beach, so that should be good. Should get rain. If you ever get stuck in a desert, that's no fun, because otherwise you have to sift through enough dirt to get cactus seeds. Then you gotta create sand, and then from the sand putting cactus on it, you've got to ooh, I need to do this first. Boom. Oh, see how it just flew off? I lost my apple. See how I lost my apple there? That is no good. I do not want to lose anything else. That was food. That could be life or death as we know it. So we're going to hope that that's not going to be an end-all be-all. Right now I don't need food yet. So we're going to hope that we're going to be okay without having that food. So let's see what we got going on here. We got a little wood. I want to build my platform bigger. We're still midday. We'll take a second here. Make sure I've got the chat. Chat's up. We got some watchers. Hope you're enjoying so far. Really not much to do. I mean, seriously. I'm just dancing with trees. How fun is that? I don't know. This is not the best part of the game. I mean, you got to get started. You start with nothing. So, I mean, once you really get a big place, and you've built out, and you've done a lot, you kind of can feel proud because everything in the game that you've done, from every block to everything you gain to all the automation that you've put in, I mean, you did it all. I mean, when you started, it was literally just that block and a tree. I mean, you know, that's why I enjoy it. It's the proud-found feeling of that I just built all this. There was nothing there before. Let's see if we can make this tree grow. Alright. Ooh, good. Okay. Another tree's grown. So now, we're getting to a point. Man, good. I got a worm. Got a wormy. We're getting to a point where we can build a box, build a barrel, and make another chunk of dirt. And grow 2 trees instead of 1 tree. So let's see what we can do here. Wow. Slow-mo trees. Okay. There's my thing. Let's do this. And also, this is old school Minecraft where you have to know all the crafts. You can't just click on it. I can definitely say I appreciate the old school more than I do the new school. I enjoy the new school with the little book that shows you how to do things. Because, I mean, it just makes it easier. But, you know, easier is not always funner. Sometimes you like more of a challenge, and I've been playing since alpha, so I mean, of course, I want to experience the way it used to be. Now, you see me here building a second bucket, or oak barrel. I'm doing that so if it rains, I can collect some water. So I'm gonna go over here and dance for my tree some more. Let's see if we can make it grow. Bada bing, bada boom. We are growing trees by dancing. Oh la la la, oh la la. We are dancing and making them grow. Now, another thing to keep in mind when you're playing this, and you might not realize it, you need a torch beside your tree because it will not grow at night. It needs light. Trees will not grow just like other plants unless you have light. Man, this tree is being a pain. It really is not wanting to grow. Okay, come on, tree. There you go. That was interesting. That tree really didn't want to. I was actually hoping that it would be bigger because of that. We're going to get another crook. Now later in the game, I quit using crooks because at that point I've got so many trees, it's not as big of a deal. But I'm still in the early stages. Excuse me for that. So you really want to make sure that you catch every single item and you don't lose anything. So I will go another round here, and I got my dirt. Yay! Now I can plant 2 trees. So I usually do something like this. I will dig that one up soon enough, but I'm going to wait until I have a little bit more dirt. So I'm going to put the dirt in here. Dirt don't hurt. Actually, in this game, dirt is great. I'm going to put my achievement book, materials, and world. Those are other books that do cool things. But we're going to go with the achievement book first. So crook. Use a crook on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm. Done. Make dirt, as you saw. Infest leaves with a silkworm, which will give you string, and you crook it. So that's the next, but I need a lot more trees before I can do that. So let's go back over here and put the books here. This one's got different things you can build. Same for this one. They're just different things in the game that you can build, and I already have used them before. If you want to check them out, get the game. I might show them, I might not. At the moment, I'm not. I gotta get a tree. Hug the tree. No, the trees don't want hugging, they want dancing. Whee! Come on, trees. See, they're not activating. There you go. Activate. Grow big, strong, and tall. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. And we got a tree. So I'm going to continue this process for a little bit longer and get a few more things of dirt so I can get a good little tree farm going. I wish I could get a pickaxe. I could get a wood one, I guess, but in a way it's almost like a waste. I guess it'd be easier because then I could use the vein. Oh, I almost forgot this. Doop-a-doop-doop. So there you go. Keep one, put the other ones in. Let's put this tree back. I'm going to make one because then I can use vein miner, and that just makes life easier. So here we go. Now I've got an axe. Let's dance for the trees some more. Oh, I might have some dirt. Yay, I got another dirt. So I'll put it right there. Get another tree. Now I got 3 trees. Let's dance for them. Dooby-day, dooby-da. We're going to dance for the trees. See? It's sparkling green. It likes my dancing. One of my favorite colors. Black and green. So, ba-ba-ba. Come on, trees. Do something. See? The light level's not that high. So, that's what you gotta watch for. Gotta watch that light level. Oop, wrong button. And see, now I can do like this. And do that because I have that one. Now see, that stuff almost fell off the back, which could have been an issue. So, I am going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to put that there. I am then going to take half this, all of this, and while those just sit there and do their thing, I am going to come right over here and expand this. 3 more out. Now, again, as you see, it's getting darker. That's okay, because I'm on the bottom half of the slab. Stuff don't spawn on the bottom half of the slab. I will say you have to keep in mind, if you're newer Minecrafters, I don't know when it happened, but in a more recent version, they quit having things spawn on leaves. Well, in this version, I think it's 1.7 if I saw that right when I was coming into play, stuff can still spawn on trees. So keep in mind, monsters still can spawn on trees, and that is no... Did I seriously just do that? Wow. I wonder if I can convert it back. That'd be cool. Nope. Oh well. That just happened. We're just going to put that in there. Put that in there. I don't need an apple to eat just yet. And we're going to bounce for the trees. Bounce the bounce, bounce. We're just going to continue to make these trees grow. So, I will soon go on and silkworm the trees so that I can get a sifter. It's almost pointless. You really want to wait till you get 8 or 10 trees going before you start trying to sift dirt, because you're just not producing enough of it yet. You really need every block to be growing trees on. But I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me play this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. You really, I mean, they just take forever. It is not fun. I would say that's one of the downfalls of this version, is that you have to twerk the trees, dance for the trees so long. And so that is true. There are pros or cons. There probably is a mod for that. It's just not part of the package. So yeah, there's pros and cons. Every game has pros and cons. Let's see if we can dig this up. Okay, good. And it didn't fall through. We're going to come here, do my little thing, package that up, put the dirt on it, put my little tree back on it, go back over here. Now, one of the other things I like about this particular Minecraft, I just did that, seriously, is I like, well, see, it just fell to the realm of nothingness. I like that it's got 2s. See, it's got 2 of them. I like that. And when I play these and then I go back to a regular Minecraft, it's so hard to only have 10 things at the bottom of your menu. I mean, having 20 when you get used to it, and then not having 20, let's see how much wood I have. I'm good. Really is hard to go back from. So sometimes it's confusing though to have the 2, because you click it and you're like, what? And then go to the one you want, and then you gotta click it again, and then it like glitches, and you gotta click it 3 or 4 times to get it to the one that you want for whatever reason, because of the toggle. I don't know. But we're there, we're here, we're going to take this tree out. We're going to take this log out. Let's go pick up all that stuff. I don't think I got any trees. I got some silkworm. See, I got me an apple. Yeah, those mods are awesome too. They're enjoyable. Not part of this mod, of course, as you can see. But it is definitely another way of playing. So we're going to go like that. I'm going to finish out this side over here real quick. And yes, you probably see and wonder, why don't you use those other half slabs that you accidentally built in the block? Well, that would make the floor look uneven, and that would bother me. Don't ask why. I don't know. It would. So I like all my stuff to be parallel, and even I'm very logical, programmatic kind of person. So I guess that's why I like this version so much. So let's go here. And yes, I probably am very OCD in my buildings. And that is okay. It makes me a good programmer and architect, which is what I do for a living, not architect, but programmer. We won't get into that. So I am going to try to pop one of these trees up. I am going to silk it so that I can then get um, get string so that I can get a sieve, and we can get on with our lives trying to get cobble and build an automatic generator. Now, again, because this is a video, because I am live streaming it, I don't want to sit here and make y'all wait forever, so I won't bore you with an hour's worth of growing trees, because who wants to sit and watch trees grow? I mean, come on. You know, if you do, hey, that's great. Bonsai trees take forever. People like growing them. There's nothing wrong with that. So, I mean, hey, every person has what they like. And I should have just kept that one. Anyways. And that is okay. Like I said, I usually sit here and wait till I have 16 trees. 16 blocks of dirt and 16 trees before I even consider continuing on. But for your pleasure in the game of not making it take forever, and I'm 20 minutes in of boredom growing trees, I will delight you with using some silkworm to turn leaves into silk, which then when you crook, turn into string. Now I hate these little guys. They are so ugly. They look like moving fingers with a green fingernail. I mean, I'm just not a fan of wiggly things. So let's see what we can do here. Come on, trees. Come on. Someone pop up. Watch all of them pop up. As soon as one, they all pop up. And then they all turn to silk. Watch that happen. Watch my luck. I might have to separate them a little more. I usually grow them this close, though. Sometimes they have problems growing and sometimes they don't. Maybe it's having a hard time knowing which tree to target. That is a good question. But this is how I've always done it, and it takes a little bit of time, and sometimes growing the trees is really annoying. I wonder if you could turn the tick up, how fast the trees grow and spawn from dancing for them, because this is really... Ooh, it's clouds! Ooh, squirrel effect. I mean, seriously, this is so boring. Okay, I'm gonna go over here for a second. I just want to see what's in my chest. I gotta take a break. Okay, I got enough. That'll be fun. Okay, I want to make sure that when I did grow this tree and I put silk in it and I need to replant, if they all grew and they all got silked, I didn't end up being without any saplings. That is when the game ends. Is when you have no more saplings. So those are the kind of things you gotta make sure that you don't have none of. You've at least put one in the chest, so if you die, and my goodness, my finger is getting tired. Come on, trees. You're just wanting to hide today? I mean, seriously, the sun is out, it is beautiful, and you should grow. You should grow. There's no reason that you shouldn't grow. Thank you. Okay, so I usually put one in each of the corners, something like that. I got enough. I'm going to leave one out. Then I'm going to put one in this corner. I'll put one up there. And we're just going to let that tree turn white. Watch these other trees pop up, like, immediately. They are going to. We will see. Okay, so we're just going to kind of sit here and stare. infected. Watch the infected rate. Oh, I'm in Biome River. So I must be beside a river and a beach biome. That's awesome. That makes for a lot of rain, I would hope. Not as much as a jungle, per se, but a lot of good rain. And so, awesome. Glad you're enjoying it. So we're at almost 50% infected. We're waiting for this tree. The other ones should be at about the same rate. So it's going to turn all the leaves super bright white, and then you crook it and string falls from the sky. Now, thinking about it, to make sure we don't lose any, as I've stated many other times. Oh, I already got a bunch. Yay! So let's go on over here and see if we can expand this so that when I crook that tree, we don't lose any of the string. We don't want to lose any of it. Now, the other good reason for this is when you get a really big mega tree. They do happen. Now, not the mega trees, as in the ancestry trees that are on this game. Oh my word. Do not ever plant one of those. Don't ever plant one. I mean, the mega trees will lag your computer for a few seconds. Don't ever plant an ancestry tree for sure, unless you got a monster of a computer. Even mine, I don't know. I've never tried it. Probably would crash. The ancestry trees are 1,000 by 1,000. They are massive. Now the mega trees, their trunks are about, I don't know, a 9 by 9 or a 9 by 9 big, or like 4 by 4. Not 9 by 9, like 3 by 3, so it's 9 blocks, or either it's like 16 blocks, so it's like 4 by 4, or maybe even a 5 by 5, and the things are like 100 to 150 blocks high. They're massive trees. Now, you'd have a lot of wood for a long time, and I think these are only rubber trees. They might happen in these trees too. I think they're only rubber trees, but they spawn so many mobs. So you got to do it in a place not near your main base. Plus the lag. So I just stay away from them. I don't mess with those trees. I just put them in my chest and I move right along. See, another tree decided to join this one, and now as this one's infected, that one will be infected too. This is so one of the things that a lot of the other players, when they're doing this, say do is put that tree somewhere else, separate from the hive or the group or whatever you call a group of trees, the cluster. Separate it so when the other trees grow, they don't get infested too. Well, I don't care too much about that because I was smart. I put some saplings right here. I am good. I have saplings to regrow. So if all my trees get infested, I am not in trouble. I have no qualms with all my trees growing. Now, while I'm waiting on that, and there's not really much else to do, for your safety and mine, the viewer's safety, I am going to put a railing around. Now, mind you, I put this railing one block up from this one, which is on the lower half, so nothing will spawn on it, which is fantastic. And this way, when I'm running around with my head cut off like a chicken, trying to take care of stuff, I don't accidentally run off my base. Or, like what's happened to me in the past when my keyboard was getting old, the key locked and it went whoop, right off the end of the base. It does happen, people. Your key stick, your shift unlocks. It's the worst, and then you lose all your stuff. And you might as well just be like, you know what? I'm going to start over. I ain't even going to try this. Now, a lot of times in those games, I hate to say it, I half cheat. I cheat. This is full cheat. But I go in creative. I go down to wherever I landed. I build a small 3x3 platform. I get my stuff. I come back up to my platform, and then I go back into survival. Now, you can say whatever you want about that. I don't always do it, but I don't always fall. So, I mean, That's just one of those choices you've got to make if you want to have to go get all that stuff again, or you just want to go in creative long enough to pop down there and get it. Now, mind you, I probably can't go in creative right now. I don't think cheats are on. Let's see if they are. See, I don't have permission, but there's this little thing called open the LAN, and you can do it like that. Sorry, there are ways to cheat, but I'm going to try not to do that. See, this tree decided to be a big tree. So now all this is going to infest all of that. So I have a dilemma of a choice. I can wait for it to infest all that, so I get a whole heap and lot of string. Or I can just go in and knock down the infestation I have, get the string that I have, and leave the rest of the tree. What do you think I should do? Should I wait until this all gets infested, which means we're going to sit here for a whole lot longer with nothing to do, and that's just really boring? Or should I go in and take it down? Any thoughts? Any thoughts in the chat? Any of the watchers? Any ideas? Anybody? Oop, didn't get enough sticks. I did that backwards. Ha! So I'm going to get a crook. I am not going to make y'all sit here and wait. I don't want to wait. I know you don't want to sit here watching a tree. That's just no fun. So let's do this thing. So we got all that string. There's still a lot of tree here to go. I'm going to crook that much of it. Get that. Now that's a glitch I don't like that happens sometimes too, where the item pops out of the other part of your inventory. So I don't know why it does that, but it's kind of annoying, but it does. See, that stuff would have fell off the side. So let's go on and chop this tree, and we're going to replant all my trees. Put all this stuff in the box. We're going to take this, and we are going to build a sieve. What is a steve? No, sieve, mind you say. Well, here we go. You put string and another 3x3. You get 2 of these things that are called silk meshes. You pop the silk meshes in like that. I'm not going to have enough wood, so I'll have to come back. Just like that. And I've done this before, so I know it. And you get this oak sieve. So I am going to put my oak sieve right here. Now I have nothing I can do with this right now, but I will be able to soon. Let's fill this up. Let's fill that one up. While we are waiting on that, we're going to come here, and we are going to build some more barrels. So if it rains, we can catch more water. We can catch water, which is another important part of the game. Ha ha. Sorry. No, well, I can't say that. There are dragons in this one. Actually, you can have a dragon as a pet in SkyFactory. Haha, wonder if you knew that. You can have a dragon as a pet. I did not know that until recently. In all my years that I've played this, I didn't know that. I haven't tried it yet, but it seems really cool. So I got dirt. I want another platform right here. And got to be careful not too far from the light because stuff will spawn on it. So now, with the sieve, oh, well, let me explain this too real quick. These hold items. See, I put it there. It didn't disappear into my inventory. It's still there. So the generic craft block, the square, will pop your stuff back to you, like old school Minecraft. The second one, I'll show you real quick, because since I'm explaining this one will pop your stuff back to you, like general Minecraft. This one will keep your inventory items, but takes a full-size block. This one is a half slab, but does the exact same thing as the other one. So the second one and the third one, this one is the third one, do the exact same. They keep what you made. So it's really awesome because if you're doing like a multi-level craft, which we will get to later, the cool thing about that is you can do multiple builds in the same. So if you got like, you need this thing, and this thing to make this 3-level thing, then you can make the 2 separates while you're putting together the heavier one. You'll see what I'm saying later. It comes in handy. I end up building like 5 furnaces and 5 crafting tables with chests above it so I can multitask through the multiple different furnaces and crafting tables so I can have multiple creations going on. But back to where I was a few minutes ago. This is a sieve. It can take dirt, as you see, and it can take sand, it can take dust, and it can take gravel, and it sieves it and gives you stuff. So I got grass seed now, and it gives you stone. Now, dirt turns to stone. And then you take stone in a 4 like this, and it gives you cobble. But now, because I've only got but so many trees, I have to twerk, dance, whatever you want to call it, with my trees to grow more, to get more saplings, to get more dirt. And again, this is why I typically don't go on and do that, because those 2 dirt that I just sieved, I could have placed and had 2 more trees growing. So I typically don't start sieving until I have 16 trees, at least 12, preferably 16. But we will just continue this process. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Yeah, da da. I think my music went away. Let's see what happened in my music. Oh, I didn't have it on rotate. Okay. Well, if the music is too loud, tell me. If you like the music, tell me. Ooh, this tree apparently liked the sieve. Got a little groovy thing going on here with this one. Now, I didn't pick a lot of songs, so I've only got a couple. Apologize for that. So there'll be a repeat of the same thing pretty much over and over and over again. Got a couple, not too many, so hopefully you won't notice too much. But yeah, if I stand here too long, I might die. This tree could pop up. I didn't think about that, and I need to eat. Let's get this apple. Apples are really the only thing in the first part of the game you have. See, that tree popped up as soon as I moved. I'm glad I did. I'm not sure if it could grow with me standing on it, but I do not dare because I do not want to die. Da-bum, bum, 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 da-bum. See, I've got 8 now. I'm going to come here and put it in. And I'm going to pop that back down there and put that tree on and twerk a work. Twerk my work and dance it good. Let's make these trees grow, baby. Come on, trees. Come on. Seriously. I'm watching trees grow. Can you believe it? Wow. How sad. Let's try this again. Man, my finger is hurting. It's no fun sitting here having to tap on this thing to make trees grow. I can't wait till later in the game where I have power and I can make the harvester, and I can automatically grow my trees. I can automate them. It's so awesome once you get to that point where you've gone through all the different stages, and you have your cobble generator that's making lava for you, that's automatically feeding your lava generators, and then you're automatically sieving, and you're automatically making all the ores, and you've got your filtering system set up. Man, that's when you have like the glory of everything that you need to do cool stuff, and you can build whatever you want without any problems, because there's nothing that says you can't. You have what you need. Should I do it? I do not dare. I do not dare. Now, let's go. Go on and make another crook. Sometimes I'll just make a whole mess of crooks in here. I won't even try to just make one at a time. Like right now, I'm gonna just, since I have that, I'm gonna just go on and do that. Since I'm here, I'm just going to do that, and then I'll pop that right back in there. Okay, trees, time to dance. Let's dance. I don't think it's fast enough to do anything, but I'm trying to do it with the rhythm of the song. Dance, 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 dance. They seem to like it. Okay. Ah, dancing with the trees. This is the longest part of the game. It's literally just waiting for trees to grow. Now they're all getting splattered with some green, so I mean, I know they're growing. So I need it to rain. I really need it to rain. That's what I need it to do. I need it to rain, because I can't go to the next phase until it rains. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go and sieve through dirt so I get cactus, then get sand, and grow a cactus to make water, which is not fun. I've had to do it before. But I'm in river. I'm in river. So I mean, river and beach. So I should be able to. Let's see what we got here. Let's see where we're at. The next phase of, let's look at the little book. Sometimes the book helps. Infest, use a crook to get string, craft a sieve. See, we need water. Craft a cobblestone. Craft cobblestone from small stone drops. We've done that. Use a hammer to turn cobblestone through the different phases. So you see here, it goes cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, sand to dust. And then you put the sand, the dust in a barrel with water, and it makes like this, it makes clay, and then you take clay and you make a crucible over here, which lets you make lava, and that lets you make a automatic, or as everybody knows, cobble generator. The typical cobble generator, not an automatic one, but the typical cobble generator. Nothing fancy, just your lava and water that you have to mine. Woot! Alright, and so we're gonna go here, plant that tree back. We have enough. Yes, we do. Now, you can put apples in here too. I usually don't do my apples because they take like 12, and I want to make sure I have food. When I get to like 30 or so, I'll do them. But I usually won't do my apples until later on in the game, if I even need them. By that point, they're just food. I don't even need the dirt because I have a generator, a cobble generator, and the cobble generator at that point I can make the sand. I mean, I can make wow, that just stunk. Well, that's still. You can, if you can get your @launcher working, and I can open up to the land. You could come in and help me dance with the trees. Dustkeeper's offering to possibly come in and dance with the trees for me. She's thinking about it. What was I doing? This is just so monotonous. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make those trees grow. So, let's put this back here. Plant another tree. See, I still got a good sized platform. I went on and built a nice sized platform originally. So, I mean, I did really good with that. Now I just got to make all these trees continue to grow. I've got a good amount of trees now, too. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 3 and 3, 6. So I got a good amount of trees. So when an hour hits, we'll see where we're at with this one. Maybe I'll pop over to my other game where I've done a lot of cool stuff and kind of show you what you can get to. Because that other one, I mean, I probably played it, I don't know, maybe played it for days. I don't mean like literal days, but maybe a whole day's worth of hours. I don't know, 8, 9 hours, 12 hours maybe even. I played it over a several day period. Where did my tree saplings go? They disappeared. See, sometimes they make you think you didn't catch them, but they went somewhere else. So let's chop this tree down. Let's go and see how I just clicked that and it just disappeared. It just went away. Sometimes that's confusing. Why this stuff just disappears. But it does. So let's plant my trees back. See, got some good heavy beating music going on here. Alright, let's continue this rat race and see if I can get some more trees. Get some more trees growing. Do 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 do. I need to eat. I'm gonna keep those apples on me. Come on, trees. I need more of you. See, again, this is why I usually wait. This is a good thing to know too. This is really showing me that it takes me almost an hour to get a good tree farm going, just to even really get into the game. I mean, a good hour to build the platform, to get your trees growing, to get a good section. I mean, wow. It seems like it usually flies a lot faster when I'm just playing it and, you know, just zoning out and enjoying the process than actually doing a video. Man, it seems, I wouldn't say stressful is the word, just long drawn out when you're on a video about it. I hope y'all are enjoying it. I hope that y'all are learning some cool things, learning how to play it. Ooh, see, more dirt. Dirt don't hurt. We're going to put it back in here. See, I'm going to go plant that one right over here. And I'm going to go take my trees and do that. And with all this in mind, I am going to go and build my platform bigger, because soon we're going to get to a point where the trees will start falling off. Now, the trees will start naturally spawning here a lot more too. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is when that happens. So we're going to go 3 more this way. Let's just go on 4. I'm here, right? Might as well. And I don't got to worry about it being dark because, like I said, it's the bottom layer. Nothing's going to spawn on it. You don't have to worry about that. See, I almost walked off that back. That's why I'm holding the shift key. Gotta hold that shift key all the time when you're doing crazy stuff like this. You don't want to walk off the back. That's no fun. But I was smart. Be smart yourself. Don't do drugs. Don't keep all your trees in your inventory. True, don't do drugs too. See, now I can go back and see, I also did it in a way. Now I can go back and I can collect all this wood and I can reuse it. I didn't waste it. It's not being thrown down because I chiseled it out before I started. I made sure that I took my time and I built out all the parts I needed. It's kind of jazzy and funky. Kind of cool. So I got a good little farm going on here. Now, you're going to see what happens when the sun goes down. These trees back here aren't going to have a lot of light, so they're not going to grow as well. That's why trying to get to the torches is good. Because then you can make sure that all your trees have the adequate light they need to be at their max production. Ooh, this is a bigger tree. See, now that's also something that's happened a couple times to me, is a bigger tree will come in the game. When those bigger trees come in, they can give you almost a 64 pack of wood and like a 64 saplings. Man, they really boost the game. See, now, because of that, I got 2 things of dirt. 2. See, so now I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna take one of those trees, right like that. I'm gonna place it right back here. Plant it. Now it's not gonna have a lot of light. See, it's got level 4, level 7, level 9. See, that one will grow because it's got some. This one won't. That one will. This one won't. That one won't. That one will. See, you got to keep all that in mind. See, that sapling was way over there. And if you can, sometimes you can try to get these little odds and ends. Those are too high. You can dig up there if you want. Build a platform. I don't. I just let it go. Let it go. Because it's just 3 of them. Not as big of a deal to the game. It's not a life-threatening, you know, I'm going to die in the game if I don't go get those leaves. So with that in mind, now sometimes you got to take down the big trees. Sometimes you do got to go up there because a piece of wood will get stuck. That does happen. So let's see if we can make more of these trees grow. Don't hold it back anymore. I don't understand, Dustkeeper. Okay. Well, I hope y'all are enjoying this, me dancing with the trees. As you see, once I got to 6 or 8, it goes really fast. I mean, now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 trees. I mean, I've got a good amount of trees now. This is where the game starts flowing a little quicker. The other part of the game that goes really slow is the sieving process to get your first automatic transfer to automate your cobblestone. So with that said, you'll see what I mean. This part is painstakingly slow, but the next is once you get that cobble generator, the manual one, and you're trying to automate it, and you're trying to sieve from cobble to gravel to sand to dust, and you're having to get all those ores so that you can make the transfer node to automate your cobblestone generator. Man, that's the part that that's a pain in the butt too. So we're going to see if Dustkeeper agrees. At this point, I've shown the basic starts of the game. I'm going to transfer over to the other one that I played before, walk you through what you can do if you play for 8+ or more, or 2 or 3 days worth of time. I hope y'all appreciated the beginning of this. I might continue this one. I might start another one. We'll just see. I don't think I'll start another one because, man, this takes forever. But let's pop on over to the other game. The married one's the one I was playing with my wife. But this New World one is the one that I've played the most of. So let's pop in here for a minute and hold on. Give me a second. This is what you can get to. This. So I started that platform. What platform you remember seeing? That's what this is. This is where it all started. This is where I used to grow my trees. As you see the torches, I turned it into a magic farm. These are magical plants. I got my automatic water source here. This is where I did my crucible with lava and water. This is a cool trick that I haven't seen anybody else do. Put water on top of your stone barrel, and when you put lava in it, watch this. Oops. Okay. Don't have enough lava there, so we'll go get it from over here. Oh, I know what's going on. That's why. Dirt. 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 When you put it in, it instantly turns to obsidian, which is a great way to fastly create obsidian. So I'm going to do this one too, because I don't want to be walking around with lava in my hands, especially in half wood of a base. Light that thing on fire. I did that a couple times when I first played. Accidentally lit my wood on fire because of the lava cobblestone generator. Sorry about that. The wife was asking for something. Where was I? Oh, light your base on fire. So make sure when you're initially building your cobblestone generator, my old one was right here. I used, as Donut did, Bacon Donut did, I used the crafting blocks, half slabs, to make my manual cobble generator that I turned to my automatic, because they don't burn. But make sure you build them a couple away from your base so the lava doesn't pop and burn your whole base down. Another thing is, make sure when you're using your hammer and your vein mining and you're turning cobble into gravel, don't do it on the cobble. It will tear your whole floor up, make you fall from the sky, and you'll destroy your base as well. So back to what we're doing. This is all the stuff that I have manually organized, mainly from my spawner. As you see, I automated my spawner, so they all appear up there. They drop down and go into the hoppers, straight into there, which then they port up into this chest, and all these chests are basically full of stuff. See, this one's starting to fill, and this one's starting to fill. These are all full. No, that one's not, but that one's coming from down there. These are all full of stuff. Now, also, I put this hopper over the side because I found this little secret, whereas when you get the loot bags, they are a pain in the butt to open. But if you take a loot bag, you hold shift and click on a hopper, it opens it for you, and then that's where this is going into the box, and it's sorting it out, and then I go and figure out what came from those. at a later time. Make sure I put that back. This is where I go in the nether. I don't really go in the nether much, nor in regular or in this one. I checked it out, but that was it. When you build your, one of your challenges is to build a grass area far ways away. So this is my grass area. As you can see, I've got sheep and cows and cheetahs. Wow, never had a cheetah before out of all the games I played. That's pretty cool. Hey, I got a cow recording me. Hi. That's interesting. Let's run. That's kind of creepy too. Back over this way. This was the mother platform. As you see, this is where my lava and water are for my automatic gen. See, it's automatically pulling out cobble. This large development all through here turns all that into lava into this big old obsidian tank, and then that feeds all these different lava generators that power an automatic hammer. And I found out a pulverizer is a lot better. I don't know if it's easier to build or not. I don't remember. It's been a couple weeks since I played this one. But the pulverizer, now I got stacked because this one takes cobble to gravel, this one takes gravel to sand, and this one takes sand to dust. Now, this yellow one here skips. So you want to make sure you filter those out. It all comes into here, and then they're put in here, and then they're automatically sucked up by the vacuum into my chest. And then the best part, this is when the game gets fun. You send all your stuff up in these nice little transfer pipes, make you some barrels as you see, and you organize all your different ores. So now I have all the ores I need. When I want to make something, I just go in here and pop it. Now I've got it, I go filter it, and when I'm done filtering it, I can build whatever I need. Now, one other thing I recently found, almost walked off that, is if you build a Tinker construct really soon in the game, once you start smelting ores and you can build one, do it. Because you get twice as much ore when you do it this way. And I will show you, I've got a lot of iron right now. I am not going to fall in that and die. So I've got a lot of iron right now. Let's see. It's 110 iron ingots worth of molten iron, not counting what's all up there. So that's pretty cool. Then you've got this long transfer pipe here over to here, and this protective wall is because this is called a sludge boiler. And the sludge boiler takes all of the trees. Oh, that's not exactly correct. Let's back up for a second. Let me put these all down. Boop. Put my trees back in. Oh, I had them in the top corner. I just forgot. Okay, so this is a harvester. It harvests the trees when they grow. You can turn it where it keeps the leaves or not. You're like, why are you keeping the leaves? Why would you do that? Well, I recently found out that you can take leaves, zombie flesh, and something else. It's been a couple weeks. But you put them together and it makes dirt. And it makes a lot of dirt and a lot better than saplings. So I started making dirt that way because I could get like a 64 pack pretty easily, especially with my zombie farm going on over there and all my spawns falling. So I started collecting leaves for that reason. See, I got all these leaves. I can easily go and make a ton of dirt now. So I can build a huge green platform. That was my next phase of this particular Minecraft Skyblocks, was to do that. See, but again, one of the side effects of that is it makes sludge, and this sludge boiler takes it and makes some really nice blocks that are hard to get. So, but you can't be within 3 by 3 blocks of it, or it will give you hunger and kill you. So I got this wall keeping me from walking over toward it while it's working and poisoning me. That's never fun. Don't poison yourself. Poisoning yourself is bad. Now here's a better version of that over there. This is a crop one. I put a planter underneath it. So the seed plants once the harvester, see, once the harvester harvests it, the planter plants it. Now what you can do is take the seeds from here. I just manually do it. I just do this. I just manually put them in there because these are so slow. Trees, it's better to automate it, but I didn't. I was lazy. I just didn't want to have to make the planter at the time. It's how I built it. Just what it was. I go over there and plant trees every once. Plus, I want to monitor it because, again, mobs will spawn on your trees. So I don't want it creating a massive big tree and mob spawning. I almost died twice in this particular game because of the creepers. So you gotta watch that. And then this is a solar that is powering that. So that is what you can do when you play this game for many, and I got my magic crops going on here. So all the different kinds of things that I've found and I'm growing. Again, hope you enjoyed. Hope this showed you the things you can get to, the things you can do. I don't have droid armor. I don't have a reactor. I looked at doing that. I'm not quite there yet. But this is about a week's worth of couple hours a day worth of play. Probably about 12 to 18 hours. Oh, it says up in the top corner. I have played this game for 67 days. Let's in game. So if you take, and I haven't slept, so you take 67 days times, it's 20 minutes a day in the game. That's 1,340 minutes divided by 60. That's 22 hours. That's 22 hours that I've played this particular version of the game. This particular world. That's a lot. That's almost a whole day straight. That's a lot. But this is when I played over 3 or 4 day, a week period, and did a lot of work too. So I hope you enjoyed. I will say goodbye, and hope y'all will watch me play some more. I got some more cool ideas coming and some more different modded versions I might play. Send us a request on what you want us to do. Have a great night. Bye.